Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well tonight. I don't know what happened to the first video that I put up. It was not doing anything. I couldn't get it to do right, so I um I just closed it out and started another one. So I don't know what's going on because I wanted to see it so that I could see the comments, but I couldn't. It would not let me. Hey y'all, would not let me. It just wouldn't let me do anything. So I just had to restart it all over again, but that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm tired, y'all. I'm gonna do this reading. I've had this reading for you guys for about, I don't know, probably about 5 or 6 days. But there is the energy that's on the table tonight. This is somebody that they're not just toxic, they are chemical, they're chemical, they're nuclear waste, chemical warfare. That's how toxic this person is. um this is one of those reads that it's not judgment, but it's breaking down everything that is going on in the energy right now. People are just, I don't know, they're just toxic frequencies in human form. That's all I can say. But if nuclear waste and chemical warfare were a person, they would be it. They'd be sitting right they'd be sitting right in your life. This, it isn't just about messy attitudes. This is about weaponized energy. Spirit said that some people are walking biohazards to your soul. So tonight, um, we're gonna talk about it. Hey Michelle, how are you? Okay, so let's get into the spread. We got to start off. We got the devil. We got the devil to the hangman in reverse. This is somebody that is, they're stuck in their in their toxic ways, and they're not just toxic, but this is somebody that is coming out as straight radioactive. You can't be around this person without catching some type of radiation sickness, because this person is always creating problems no matter where they go. They're stuck in a lot of addictions. They're stuck with people that are not supporting them, people that are not giving them good advice. They're stuck doing some things with some people that they brought into their lives, or they went into these people's lives, and they're stuck here. There's a lot of partying that's going on. There's a lot of burdens. There is a lot of chaos surrounding a connection. Take it how it resonates for you. And then we have the magician. They got all the tools, but every last one of them is dipped in poison. They got them all. But this person is, it's like heartbreak is their calling card, and betrayal is their love language. This is somebody that has manifested for themselves the same things that they wished on you. That same betrayal that they had you sitting in, the same misery and heartbreak that they had you sitting in, they're now sitting in this. Somebody can't manifest their way up out of a situation where there's nothing but deceit and heartbreak. And they're they're stuck in in chaos. It's like, because peace is boring to them. I mean, there's no other way to put it. They're stuck in their chaos because to be in a peaceful place, to be where there's discipline, to be where there is order, to be where there's anything that will help build them up, develop their life, make them a credible person. They don't want that. This is somebody that is very, very immature. Somebody that they play a lot of games. This is giving I'm sorry, but no repentance. Like a baby offering from a grown problem. Because this person is definitely a grown problem. They'll invest just enough to keep you hooked. And then they'll pay you back in scraps. It's somebody that likes to breadcrumb. This is somebody that they cheated themselves. Somebody didn't think something through. This is giving that their toxicity, it spills off onto everybody that they're around. Everywhere they go, there's a problem. This person is chaos wrapped in, I don't know what you would call it. This person is just, I don't know, they've lost their way. This is one of those situations to where you don't clean. This is not the type of mess that you can clean up. This is the kind of mess that you got to quarantine from. This is the kind of person that will love on you this morning, wine and dine you this afternoon, and ghost you tonight. This is somebody that loves darkness. This is somebody that is coming out as lost. They're lost. They don't know what to do. They can't manifest anything. They want to be back in your life, but you've closed the door on this situation because this person, they're wanting to overcome the burdens that they've created, the heartbreak that they've created, the stagnation that they've created. They want to overcome this, but they're still moving in this petty energy, in this childish energy. This is somebody that does not, the Spirit is saying, does not play with a full deck. This is somebody that they lack empathy. They didn't have any feelings for you. It was all about them. And now everything around them is falling apart. They're not able to sleep at night. They're up, they're worried, they're frustrated. Everything that they had is falling apart. Somebody is experiencing some major losses right now. Somebody's going through a dark night of the soul. There's somebody here, family, that they're being forced to heal. They're being forced to acknowledge something that they need to do. Y'all hold on for 1 second. I'm modding for myself tonight. And you, sir, your message is going to come from the book of Thou Shalt Not Come For Me. Show ass out of here. All right, y'all. So this person is burdened. This is somebody that was used to you coming in and saving them, giving them another chance, praying for them to get something right. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse, this is somebody that they need help. They lack the strength to overcome something that they put themselves in. They have no new beginnings here. They're having nothing but losses after losses after losses after losses. They cried about the consequences, but they're not losing sleep for the right reasons. Because they're still moving out of strategy. They want your light, but they won't do the healing to earn the light. This is somebody that, can we get the lights up, you guys? This is somebody that is very insecure. They move in a lack mindset. This is somebody that is not good with their finances. Their finances are messed up. They don't have any resources. This is somebody that has taken a great loss because of their toxic addictions, because of them always moving in an energy of bitterness, strife. They're selfish. Everything is about them. This is somebody that does not want to see a truth about themselves. This person is one of those people that they worry about what something looks like. They are a clout chaser. There's somebody that they're easily distracted. They don't focus on anything. They can't focus on anything. The reason why they can't is because they lack the emotional depth. For many of them, take it how it resonates for you. This person is not only emotionally unavailable, but they're also emotionally immature. This is somebody that does not know how to balance out something. So they sabotage everything that they touch. It's like everything that they touch, they destroy it. Every connection that they go in, they either destroy the connection or they run from the connection, thus destroying it anyways. This person is petty. This is somebody that is a messenger of mess. Every message they carry is tainted. Every message that they carry is a lie. This is somebody that gives you that energy about the dog that will bring a bone, will carry a bone. That is this person. This person flips the script on everybody. Spirit is saying this is somebody that they need to heal. They need to release a burden. They need to surrender to a healing that's been long overdue. This is somebody that not only failed you, but they failed themselves. They're broke in spirit and they're broke in discipline. This is somebody that does not take life serious. This is somebody that does not like rules. This is somebody that's coming out as a reckless rebel, because this person, they're very stubborn. They want to control the narrative, and they have animalistic behavior. This is somebody that's not balanced. This is somebody that plays Russian roulette with their own life and everybody else is around them. This is somebody that's not serious about anything. And when they are being serious, they're trying to be a tyrant. This person is not balanced. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to love. They don't know how to give love or receive love. And this person, they don't do real partnerships because they're always weaponizing a connection. They're always moving out of strategy. They're always trying to control a narrative. They're always trying to pretend that they've got it all together, but they've got so many secrets. They're living more than a double life. They're living a triple life. This is somebody that their secrets, they keep secrets from everybody. They lie to everybody. They're sitting in an illusion, pretending not to know a truth about something that they did, something that they said, pain that they caused. This person gets a kick out of hurting people, belittling people, bringing drama and burdens to people's lives. But Spirit is saying that this is coming to a screeching halt. Something is going to have to change, or this person is going to find themselves, and take it only how it resonates for you. Some of them already are under spiritual judgment. This is somebody that they push the pen as far as they can push it. This is somebody that they're so reckless in their mind, their heart is so dark that they've even challenged, bucked, or almost nearly wanted to threaten the Most High. Like, they're larger than life. Their ego is so big, it can't even fit in the same room with their body. This is somebody whose mind is distorted. They're not thinking from a clear space. And this is somebody that puts their well-being over others, but they don't care for themselves either, because they always taking themselves into a karmic loop, repeating the same events over and over and over again, doing the same thing, thinking that they're going to get a different result. Nothing but insane behavior for somebody that wants the world to think that they've got it all together, wants the world to believe that they're stable, they're of high honor. But with this devil card and this King of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody that they're not only corrupt, they're downright doggish. This is somebody that is obsessed with doing wrong. This is somebody that enjoys their addictions. Spirit is saying they don't want to change, but somebody is getting ready to have a serious wake-up call. Somebody is getting ready to find themselves, by themselves, as this tower falls, because there's swift change that's coming. Wherever this person is, there is a lot of burdens, a lot of chaos, a lot of rivalry, a lot of competition and conflict. Some of this is imposed by this person, but some of this is the environment that they chose, or the people in an environment that they chose to surround themselves with. They were already toxic and low vibrational, and they chose to go to a person or situation or a dynamic of people that they're surrounded by that is even more wild, even more toxic, even more ruthless than they are. This is somebody that matches them to the T with their chaos. This is somebody that they can't get one over on this person, because this person is always 2 steps ahead of them. This person knows that they're gullible. This person knows their MOY, because they're the same type of person. That's why. And because of that, this person is strategizing against this ex or whoever this person is to you. They're strategizing against them. They've got a chip on their shoulder. They've got something to prove to this person, because this is giving that hell had no fury, like a lover that's been scorned. This is somebody that they betrayed and they scorned. And this person now wants revenge on them. Yeah. Because Spirit offered them something that was real, but they poisoned the soil that it was planted in. This person complains about everything. They're like a walking storm, like anthrax wrapped in flesh. This is how diabolical they are. This is how malevolent they are. This person has not realized that you can't mix clean water with chemical runoff and call it balance. There's no balance in their life. Everything that they're doing is coming from a strategic place, but it's dark strategy. They're not missing sleep because they want to come back and genuinely make things right. They want to come back in, and they want you to acknowledge them, honor them, take them back, give them a second chance, or a third, fourth, fifth, or sixth, just depending on how many times you've given this person a chance. But they're not wanting to change their behaviors. They're not wanting to change the way they think. They're not wanting to change the way they move. They're not wanting to change anything about themselves. This is somebody that feels like if you love them, that you would accept them just how they are. But this is somebody that they don't accept you or tolerate you even at your best. And if they feel like you're giving them a half-hearted gesture or you're not all in, this person talks a lot of shit in a safe place about you. They talk a lot about you. This is why they're stuck. This is why they can't manifest. This is why they're sitting in this broken heart energy. Because they took the wrong offer. They went to the wrong people, places, things, all of it. They're doing everything all wrong. And they think that they know what they're doing. They think that they have it all figured out. But they're fooling themselves. This person is, they're waiting for an opportunity to come in, speak with you, convince you that they've changed. The only thing they might have changed is their outfit, their underwear, because they have not changed their toxic behaviors. They've not changed these addictions. They've not changed the way they think. They've not changed the way they manipulate, sabotage, ghost somebody. They have not changed from this. And Spirit is saying to you that the cage is already unlocked. But this person, they're choosing to stay in the lab. They don't want to get out. They don't want to get out of toxicity. They don't want to grow. This is somebody that they think that their actions of making split decisions, impulsive decisions, not being fair with people, not bringing true love, always spinning a narrative, always lying about who they are, where they are, who they're with, what they're doing. They never tell the truth. In fact, it's almost like this person is allergic to the truth. They're allergic to doing well. They're allergic to succeeding. They don't know how to succeed. They don't have enough courage to get up and try. This is somebody that is saying that I'm on it, but it's given that they're sitting down in quicksand, about to go under, and they won't even get up and save themselves. They won't get up and help themselves. They won't even get up and put forth an effort, because this is somebody that does not know who they are. This is somebody that they think that they're not worthy of love, but they're always trying to make others believe that they're worthy of the best of things. But that's because they're sitting in this elusive energy. And they're very, very delusional, because they know deep down they don't do anything right. But let them tell it. They're on their note. They're making things happen. This person is not making anything happen. This person has no structure. Their foundation is broken. Their spirit is dark. And their light does not work. This is somebody that puts you in a very, very, I'm hearing, woeful situation. Somebody that tried to strategize with others to take you down. Somebody that said that you didn't deserve them. Somebody that was putting, this person was putting somebody or somebody's on a pedestal And Spirit is saying the whole damn pedestal has tumbled over. There's nothing, whatever they went to in this toxic environment, it's consuming them at a very rapid rate. This person uses flirtation as a tactic, and then romance is their lure. This somebody that's coming out as a player energy that feels that they could finesse their way, talk their way into anything with anybody. But this person is now starting to have to face some very, very harsh realities. One of them is that they're not getting anywhere. There's things, they're stuck. They're not able to move. They don't have the resources. This person ain't even able to buy themselves any toilet paper. That's how bad off they're doing. This person is missing meals, trying to make ends meet. And the more they try to make the ends meet, the further away they get. This person is stuck in the middle of their own confusion. This person is laying in a pit of poison that they prepared for you. And the people that they chose to be around, the people that they chose over you, has them looking really silly. Like this is some serious clown activity. This is somebody that don't know much for real. This is somebody that needs leadership and guidance, but they refuse it because it's their way or the highway. But they can't get on the highway because they don't have anything to get on the highway in. And I'm not talking about a physical car. I'm talking about spiritually. Spiritually, they don't have a vehicle. Spiritually, they don't have a heart. Spiritually, they don't have anything that they need in order to bring themselves out of this because they threw away. They threw away the resources that was being given to them. This person denied those resources. This person thought that they had something coming, or that they were going to reap something or benefit something from a karmic connection, a toxic connection. But this person has learned that you should never celebrate too soon. Don't count it a victory until you have the trophy in your hands. Somebody was planning on stunning. Somebody was planning on fronting. Somebody was planning on putting something in your face, family. But this backfired in a major way because everything that they did is broken. Their logic is broken. Their forward movement is broken. Their spirit is broken. Their mind is broken. Their heart is broken. And they don't know whether they're going or coming. They don't know what to think of a situation. They don't know how you feel about them. They don't understand why you changed. They don't understand why you won't put up with their tomfoolery. They don't understand why you've chosen to choose you and turn your back on this because you had to. This person was getting ready to take you down with them. They're stuck in toxic affairs, more than one. They're entertaining 2 or 3 different people at one time. This has a third party burden. This person is coming out as a slouch, somebody that has taken every opportunity that they've ever been provided and threw it back in the face are the people that provided the opportunity. This is somebody that thought they were larger than life, that they could do anything that they wanted, that they didn't have to listen to anybody, that you were expendable. You were nothing to them for real. This person now is burdened. They're hurting, family. They are hurting. But they still won't walk away from the destruction. It's like they love the smell of smoke. Where there's smoke, baby, there is a fire, but they are not having any success. They're withdrawn in a situation. They're not feeling anything. This person is numb to pain. This person is numb to healing. This person is numb inside and out. They need a rebirth. It's like they create delays on purpose. It's like they stall growth like it's a skill or something. It's like their charisma, something with them is played out, but they've been causing delays for people for a really long time, and they've been doing it on purpose. This is so that they can get their way. This is somebody that is coming out as very entitled, very spoiled, somebody that thinks they're a pillow princess, or somebody that want to be cared for, provided for, but this person does not want to give you the same balance, the same love, the same equality that you gave them. You've loved and been loyal to this person to a fault. But this is somebody that's been blinded by the maliciousness, the conniving spirit, and the self-absorbed behavior of a third party. Take it how it resonates for you. This third party is coming out in the spirit as your ex-person's handler, because this is somebody that does not acknowledge them, does not respect them. This is somebody that makes fun of them like they made fun of you. Because for some of you, this person was always trying to put people down, but always making it seem like their words were just comedy, just a joke. But Spirit is saying somebody was not playing at all. Every word they said to you, they meant it. Every lie they told on you, they meant it. Everything they did against you, it was done with intention. It was done with intent. It was not an accident. Somebody wants you to believe that something was an accident, that they didn't mean to do this, or that circumstances drove them to where they are, to doing what they're doing. Because for some of you, somebody is paying or getting paid for play dates. Take that how it resonates for you. Somebody is getting paid to go on play dates. This is giving streetwalker energy, male or female. It could be either or, but this person is having to do a lot of things just to survive. This person has put themselves in a stalemate so deep that they couldn't pry their way out of it with the jaws of life, because this is somebody that is being taught a very valuable, a very hard, very tough, and a very needed lesson about being appreciative, having gratitude for not only what you have in your life, but for those that you have in your life. This person is not wanting to do that. They did not want to take accountability for anything that they did. This is somebody that wanted to blow some smoke up your behind and make you think it's a chimney. This is somebody that's still plotting. They're plotting. They want to come back. They want to talk. They want you to listen. Don't do it. Don't do it, Miss Celia. Don't do it, Mister. Don't do it. They're trying to water down your mind with their fake. Oh, I love you. This person doesn't love anybody. This person is maybe smiling if you have contact with this person, but this person is coming out as dangerous, dangerously obsessive. Don't go back into something that was orchestrated for your demise. Not all of you, but for some of you, this person went hard to try and destroy you, to destroy your peace, to break your heart, to affect your stability, to make sure that you didn't get opportunities so that you couldn't leave them. This is crazy. They wanted you right by their side, going through the same hell that they're going through. And their only answer is, well, why not? If I've done it, everybody else can do it. No, everybody don't go. Everybody's not made to go down these rabbit holes. Everybody is not refusing healing. This person wouldn't be having to go through the things that they're going through if they would have accepted the healing. They don't want to heal. They want to stay toxic. They want to stay drunk. They want to stay high. They want to stay everything but the right thing. They're not trying to change. All they want to do is sit around and talk in circles and make excuses. Talk about how they are woke and high vibrational. This person is not woke. This person is very angry, very, very bitter. This is somebody that don't like you for real, but they love you for real. This is how the energy is coming out. This is crazy. It's like they don't know what they want, who they want on any given day, any given moment. They go back and forth in their mind. And Spirit is saying that their mind they're experiencing some type of mental breakdown. They're so tired. They're so exhausted, but they've worn them own selves out with all of this grotesque behavior, all of this playing games, all of this being emotionally unstable, unavailable, immature. Take it only how it resonates for you. This person is very charismatic, but this is like the type of charisma that they have. Something's not working for them anymore. That's the problem. And it's like they got charisma that's been spray painted over corrosion, like nothing was fixed. You just took a rusty vessel and just spray painted it. But when you wanted them, they didn't want you for real. When you wanted them, when you were trying to be with them, when you were trying to love them, when you were trying to invest in them, when you were trying to get them to see a truth about something, when you were trying to get them to come together with you, to build something, when you were trying to get this person to see the big picture, they thought you were crazy. They thought they didn't want to be with you. You weren't toxic enough for this person. You weren't ruthless enough for this person. You were too Your standards were too high. Like I told somebody today, your standards were too high. You were too bougie. You thought you were better than, no, you didn't. You are somebody that is a person of honor. You hold yourself to a certain standard. You don't do just any and everything just because you can. You don't go any and everywhere just because you can. You don't mess with any and everybody just because you can. You don't abuse yourself for instant gratification. You're somebody that you're well put together. Messing with this person may have gotten you off balance, off beat, but you're regaining your stability, you're regaining your sanity, you're finding your peace. You're no longer stuck in your head worrying about somebody that doesn't worry about anybody, trying to love somebody that does not want to be loved. This is somebody that just wants to be touched. This is somebody that just wants to feel good all the time. This is somebody that they live for the thrill. They live for the party. They live for the nightlife. They live for it. Every day. Spirit is saying that they're doing the same thing. Expecting. They're killing time. They're not trying to do anything. Spirit is saying that this person is killing time, waiting on you to realize that you need to be with them. This person is killing time, giving you time to get your mind right, your heart right. They don't understand that your mind is right. Your heart is healing. And you're stepping onto a new timeline. You don't have time to deal with somebody that only wants to bring burdens. They only want what they can't have, what they don't need. Everything that's not for them is what they want. But what was really for them, and they couldn't see it. They couldn't see the forest for the trees. And that was you. That was you, family. They were not interested. They didn't want to hear what you have to say. They left you on red. For some of you, for others of you, they blocked you. This person would block you when their person was at home, and then once their person wasn't around, here they come. Now they're only interested in you because you're not serving them anymore. They want to come in now. They're interested in you. Now they want you. Now they feel like we can work this out. There's nothing to work out. They destroyed this connection. They were totally brutal, totally toxic, satanic for some. They've got many addictions, many attachments. They are broken in spirit. They're broken in heart. They're just a broken vessel, a shattered being. Everywhere they go, there's delays. Everywhere they go, there's heartbreak. Everywhere they go, there's a takedown and strategy. Everywhere they go, there's nothing but obsessive chaos. Obsessive. Somebody that is materialistic. Somebody that needs to portray a certain image. This is somebody that does not feel confident in themselves. This is somebody that's coming out with very low self-esteem. This is why this person self-sabotages themselves. This is why this person stays dark, because they feel like they're not enough. And they project this off onto everybody that they get with, that tries to invest in them, somebody that wants to love them right, somebody that wants to give them reciprocity with equal give and take. If you're not toxic, they're not tangoing. They don't want no parts of anything that is remotely right. So somebody that they know they're dark. They know they're toxic. They know this is somebody really that seems like if you didn't know any better, they were doing everything to destroy themselves, trying to destroy themselves, hoping that they overindulge and it's an end. But this person is not going anywhere. They're stuck. They're stuck. Not only are they stuck in the environment that they chose over you, they're stuck with their karma. They're stuck with karma coming back to collect, because karma is collected on this person. This person felt like they didn't believe in karma, or they didn't worry about karma, or they always aligned with somebody that before the tower hits, before the karma comes, they would always hook up with somebody and they would drain their energy, keep them stuck so that they could soften the blow for their karmic entanglement, their karma. That karma is now collecting, though. There's no escaping. There's no connecting with somebody else to help bear the burden of a karmic cycle that somebody refused to let go of. This is now their day in court. This is now their time to pay the piper. That's it. That's all. And they've been caught in lies so many times that they've got an annual reunion with their own receipts. That's just how many lies they've told. They lie to everybody, family. This is somebody that they lie just for the hell of it. They lie because they don't want to be seen, Spirit is saying, for who they truly are. They lie because they are ashamed of the things that they do in the dark. They lie because they don't want people to see the real them. They lie because they feel like they are worthless. They feel like, what's the use? Why try? Nothing good is going to happen. Nothing good has ever happened. That's this person. That's the energy that they're sitting in. They want it, or they want to regain that freshness with you, have a new beginning with you, go on a journey of innocence and peace. But this person is chaotic. They're not peaceful. This person doesn't know how to navigate life. This person doesn't understand what it takes and what they need to do in order to recover from a very dark situation that they've gotten themselves into. This person needs to, for many of them, they need counseling. This is somebody that they truly, it's almost given there's no help for this person. Not because God can't do anything, but it's because they refusing to help. Any true help that comes their way, they don't want it. Any fly-by-night suggestion that comes their way for them to gain abundance, increase their resources, They're going to do the opposite of stable. They're going to do the opposite of what's right. Because they're always choosing what's fast. They're always choosing what's right now. They're always choosing everything but the right thing. They make the wrong mistake, choose the wrong person every time. And when they find themselves back in a hole, they want to act brand new. But these are their choices. They got people that tried to give them good advice. They wouldn't take it. They listened to the people that gave them dumb advice. Somebody didn't think a thing through. Somebody did not move with the right type of strategy. Somebody did not plan. And by not planning for something, they failed. They planned to fail. Because they didn't plan. They didn't have a plan B. They felt that their plan A was so tight, it couldn't fail. They couldn't fail. Somebody was looking for something. They were promised something. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe somebody was going to start a business venture or collaborate on a money deal of some kind. But Spirit is saying that because these people are blocked, the person that they went to is blocked and they're blocked. Because their energy is blocked, they're not able to manifest. Therefore, these people did a lot. This person did a lot to you. They're not able to manifest. So even if the person that promised them a thing, it was nothing but, it was just smoke and mirrors. It wasn't real. Or if it was real, it couldn't manifest because nothing from nothing leaves nothing. And this third party, they didn't have anything for real. And this person that you were connected into, they didn't have anything. They destroyed everything that they had. And when these people came together against you, because many of them did, this is what they wanted for you. And this is where they're sitting now. Nothing's changing. There's no new beginnings. Somebody's plan was just that. It was a plan with no action. It was a plan that was not meant to prosper, was not meant to get off the ground. Because number one, this person participated in something very dark, something very devious to try and come up with somebody. Spirit is saying, off of your back, off of your creativity, off of your energy. So Spirit just shut the whole show down. Somebody's whole timeline has collapsed from up under them and it's been shut down. And they're still not seeing that. They're not seeing that change here is inevitable. They got to change. Either they're going to change or they're going to have to come back and do this another lifetime. But that doesn't mean that they're going to be checking out of here. They're not going to check out. They're going to have to sit in this misery. They're going to have to sit in this karma. They're going to have to be stuck in this. They're going to have to sit. They're going to have to realize that they made a huge mistake. Not their toxicity, but being toxic towards you, hurting you for no reason at all, blaming you for their shortcomings and their downfalls, wanting everything but the right thing. Their eyes are always on their neighbor's house, so to speak. They're always coveting what somebody else has. They're always wanting people to feel sorry for them, pour into them, buy into their lies about woe is me. Woe is me because because this is something that they did to themselves. They go around and they start fires, and once they start a fire, they want to bring a dollar store 2-foot water hose to put out a fire that's going to need at least 100 gallons of water to put it out. This person doesn't, their surface level family, they don't, their strategy, their strategy is lame. The way they think, it's giving eighth grade, middle school, science class, the kid that always wanted to blow up the classroom. This is that kid, always wanting to do a thing the wrong way, always wanting to scheme and connive, always wanting to come through the back door instead of coming through the front door. They're always plotting because they feel like they need to win. They need to win at all costs. It's not about what you need. It's not about what you want. It's not about you, period, because you're not them. And they feel like you should cater to them, male or female, taking how it resonates for you. They felt like you should have understood, you should have compromised, you should have been willing and eager to have them back in your life. You should not be thinking about the past. But this person doesn't have a past. They got a right now and an after a while. Because if they're not doing something right now, they're going to be doing it after a while. There is no past with them. Their past deeds are what they did this morning. Because they keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. But somebody is saying that you're stuck in the past or you're stuck on the past, that you're not giving them a fair shake at trying to win your love back and your heart back. But this is somebody that knows that even if they mean it at this moment, they can't keep it up for tomorrow because they're not able to ignore their urges. They're not able to keep themselves to themselves or to one person. This is somebody that needs a lot. No matter how much they have, it's still not enough. This is somebody that knows that they made a foolish mistake, that they can't recover from this, but they're still listening to the wrong people. They're still giving into a facade or a fantasy about something that is not real, that will never take place no matter what happens. Because they went too far. They did too much. Their toxicity is, it's like standing in the gas chamber with a dozen skunks. It's funky as hell. Like, this is their energy. And even sitting in as much heartbreak as they're having right now, deceit, betrayal as they're getting done to them, they still are refusing to see that the environment and the people or the person that they are connected to is their kryptonite downfall. It's about to bury them. There's an avalanche that's coming, and they don't see it. They don't see what's coming for them because they're blinded by somebody's BS. They're blinded by somebody else's lies. They're blinded by somebody else's fake love, fake apologies. They're blinded by the fact that this person seems to make it easy for them to exist, but that's the problem. That's all they are doing is existing. There's no forward movement. There's no healing. There's nothing here. There's no resources. There's no abundance. There's no prosperity. There is nothing. Some people they're not just toxic. They're chemical warfare. And it's sad though, because this person really has the tools to do something right. They just don't want to do it right. They want to do it their way. They want to do this their way. And Spirit is saying their way is the impossible way. Their way is the hardest way. Somebody is a serial self-sabotager. They don't know. They don't know if they're going, if they're coming. They don't know how to fix something, but they know they've gone too far. They know that they're going to have to make some changes. But this person is hoping and praying that you will help them make these changes. Because they're feeling like if they can get you to see that they're trying to level up, but they're not leveling up. Somebody is still pouring up, going up, or playing ball playing basketball with the moon, as they say. To somebody that's only interested in the here and the now. Somebody that wants to stay in the zone. They want to get in the zone and stay in the zone. This is somebody that they love partying. They love hooking up. They love lying. They love everything that is dark and toxic. They love it. They love it. And they're not afraid to say that they love it, but they're starting to feel a little uneasy. They're starting to feel embarrassed about how they played themselves out of something, how they mishandled you. This person mishandled you in a major way. This person may have even tried to cause you physical harm. This person is very ruthless. Person has done a lot of things to a lot of people. And this is somebody it's going to take a long time for them to heal. Because for right now, they still don't see that they need to heal. But right now, they're still acting as though all is well. That they're okay. That they don't need anybody. But they need help. They need help right now. Yeah. Look at this. Where's the Tower? Yeah, they need help. They're going through it. And they're feeling like they're being betrayed by everybody. That everybody's out to get them. It's not that everybody's out to get this person. This person has done so much that now everything that they've done to people is spinning the block on them. It's coming in now to collect because this person was ruthless to a fault. This is their poison cycle. You got the Devil card, the Moon card, Tower card. This is a poisonous cycle. Dark, desperate, deluded. Covered by chaos. That's them. And they're so immature. This person does not have to be young. This person, Spirit is saying this person could be 30. This person could be 57. This person could be 45. This person could be 22. Don't have to be, but take it how it resonates. This is somebody that's still acting as though they're a good person. They're your knight in shining armor or your Cinderella, but this person don't fit the bill. This is somebody that chose to go down the wrong path to prove a point. They chose a toxic connection because they felt like it was going to bring them abundance, resources, and it all fell down. Nothing happened. Nothing has happened. But they know this one thing, that you are where they should have stayed. They're feeling now that they can't live without you. They're feeling now that they should have listened instead of laughing. They're feeling that you are hell. You're the antidote. They feel like you are your light, your energy. It's the antidote to heal them. This is somebody that they don't want to do the work. Like I said, family, they want you to fix them. They wanted you to make everything okay. They wanted you to do the compromising. This is the medicine, your balance, your light, your energy. They need it. This is the antidote that they know that they need, but they're still not willing to go and get the help that it's gonna take in order to have this antidote. There's some doors that they opened that they should not have opened. There's some boundaries that they crossed that they should not have crossed. There are some things that they did that are not forgivable, even though you've forgiven it. But you've learned to forgive people and maintain your distance. Because I know I have, baby. I have learned to forgive people and remain at a distance. I can love you with a long handle spoon. I can forgive you. But if a person shows you once who they are, believe it. Don't make them prove it to you a second time. Because if they did it once, they'll do it again. If they're still walking and talking in the same circles that they were when they left you, when they ghosted you, or when you were forced to walk away from them, then that lets you know there's no progress. They're stagnant. There's no happily ever after here. And Spirit has exposed them. This person is being exposed. It has been exposed for exactly for who they are. People are knowing now that this person is a liar. They know now that this person is very narcissistic. This person is not balanced at all. This person does a lot of things that aren't, Spirit is saying that ain't right, that ain't legal, that's dangerous to their health, dangerous to their mate. Something that's just totally rowdy, wild. I'm hearing A9. This person does anonymous hookups. This is how dark and how broken this person is. Hooking up with any and everybody, trying to numb pain that they caused themselves. Trying to numb the pain that they could heal from and not have, but they don't have the courage. They don't have the strength. They feel like it's too hard. This is somebody that always says, that they get things done, but they can't get anything done because they don't have the get up and go. They don't have the strength. They don't have the tolerance